Thank you. Isn't this a great Vice President of the United States, Sarah Palin? Aren't you proud to be there? My friends, I can hardly wait to introduce her to Washington, D.C., and the people who will know that times are going to be different and change is coming, and change is coming. Thank you. Hank Williams Jr., thank you for highlight of the program. Thank you so much for being here. Very grateful. Two of my old dear and good friends, George Allen and John Warner, are here today. Thank you both, George and John, for your service. My son, Doug McCain, who lives here at the beach, and may I remind you that many years ago, as a fresh young pilot out of pilot training, this was my first duty station, and it's almost like coming home. I'm so glad to be back here. And the great honor of my life, to be able to serve my country, good times and in bad. And I will always look back on those who I knew in my service in the military as those who I knew best and loved most. I'm grateful to be back, and thank you for such a huge turnout here today. We are very grateful. 3 weeks from now, you will choose a new president. Choose well. There is much at stake, my friends. I've got to give you some straight talk. But you know, these are hard times. These are hard times, my friends. Our economy is in crisis. Financial markets are collapsing. Credit is drying up. Your savings are in danger and your retirement is at risk. Jobs are disappearing. The cost of health care, your children's college, gasoline and groceries are rising all the time, with no end in sight. While your most important asset at home is losing value every day. Americans are fighting in 2 wars. We face many enemies in this dangerous world. They're waiting to see if our current troubles will permanently weaken us. The next president won't have time to get used to the office. He won't have the luxury of studying up on the issues before he acts. He will have to act immediately. And to do that, he will need experience, courage, judgment, and a bold plan of action to take this country in a new direction. We cannot spend the next 4 years as we have spent much of the last 8 waiting for our luck to change. The hour is late. Our troubles are getting worse. Our enemies watch. We have to act immediately. We have to change direction now, and we have to fight. And you and I know how to do that. I've been fighting for this country since I was 17 years old, and I have the scars to prove it. But if you elect me president, I will fight to take America in a new direction from my first day in office until my last. I'm not afraid of the fight. I'm ready for it. I'm not going to spend $700 billion of your money just bailing out the Wall Street bankers, the brokers who got us into this mess. I'm going to make sure we take care of the people who are devastated by the excesses of Wall Street and Washington. My friends, I'm going to spend a lot of that money to bring relief to you, and I'm not going to wait 60 days to start doing it. Plan to protect the value of your home and get it rising again by buying up bad mortgages and refinancing them So if your neighbor defaults, he doesn't bring down the value of your house with him. I have a plan to let retirees and people nearing retirement keep their money in their retirement accounts longer so they can rebuild their savings. I have a plan to rebuild the retirement savings of every worker. I have a plan to hold the line on taxes and cut them to make America more competitive. And create jobs here at home. Raising taxes makes a bad economy much worse. Keeping taxes low creates jobs, keeps money in your hands, and strengthens our economy. My friends, the explosion of government spending over the last 8 years has put us deeper in debt to foreign countries that don't have our best interests at heart. It weakened the dollar, made everything you buy more expensive. If I'm elected president, I won't spend nearly $1 trillion more of your money on top of the $700 billion we just gave the Treasury Secretary as Senator Obama proposes. Because he can't spend that much without raising your taxes or digging us further into debt. I'm going to make government live on a budget just like you do. I'll freeze government spending on all but the most important programs like defense, veterans care, Social Security, and health care until we scrub every single government program and get rid of the ones that aren't working for the American people. I will veto every single pork barrel bill Congress passes. I will make them famous and will know their names. If I'm elected president, I won't fine small businesses and families with children as Senator Obama proposes to force them into a new, huge government-run health care program. Won't keep the cost of the fine a secret until I hit you with it. I'll bring down skyrocketing costs of health care with competition and choice to lower your premiums, make it more available to more Americans. I'll make sure you can keep the same health care plan if you change jobs or leave a job to stay home. I will provide every single American family with a $5,000 refundable tax credit to help them purchase insurance. Workers who already have health care insurance from their employers will keep it and have more money to cover costs. Workers who don't